Hope everyone's good. We're going to get some messages. Let's see.
Imagine being able to build an app with...
Most High God, I'm asking that you come through for the collective and myself right now, bringing us clarity on what we're needing to know. I'm asking that you give the collective messages that will help us to clear the path, clear the road, clear whatever is needing to be cleared so we could be in a better, so we can have a better life, oh God, away from people that are hateful, okay? So God, please cover us and put us in a better light, and thank you for all you do. Asking that you speak through me, oh God. Give me and the collective messages on what we're needing to know at this time. And thank you for all that you do. Please give me some clarity. And thank you, God. It's going to be bad for them. They don't believe the lie. Truth is revealed. Your celestial ancestors are near you, and you are needed, so we strengthen your protection. Your ancestors are needing liberation outside. Please start prayers outside and around the house. And then we don't want you to dealing with them. They are not good for the bloodline. Ashe. You got an ex going to prison. This person is an energy vampire. And the judge will rule for righteousness. Ashe. All right, so let's get some messages. Let's see what the Most High has to say. Yeah, so there's justice. You know, the justice is going to make you real happy, collective. You going to see happiness. This is being offered to you. All right? So, with the Two of Wands, it's giving me that you get to walk away freely, okay? You're choosing to walk away. This is a choice. Maybe that was hard to make, but it's okay, all right? So I want you to, like, stand 10 toes down for yourself. We gonna get into it. I just want to first off thank everyone who's coming in. I want to give thank you to you, a huge thank you to YouTube for you know, and anyone who supports my channel. Everybody, like I really appreciate you, because I've been praying. I prayed for like people to come through, like show up for me when it came to like views and stuff. I remember I only got one view, you know, so just for anyone to like be coming in, you know, it's really grateful. I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you. And I don't take it for granted. So we got like 6.3K was 6,000. How many subscribers? 6,039K subscribers. Thank you guys. That's a blessing, because I ain't It wasn't like that before. So, shoot, thank you. All right, so we got the nine of swords with the empress here. So you can be someone who's stressing, okay? Um, I do feel like you are in this phase where you're resilient. You know, you could be one to give up a little bit, but you got freedom coming, okay? So keep going. Don't give up, all right? Someone could be stressing about this. Someone could be stressing about you, watching you all the time. It's the emperor. Heartbroken watching you. You know, they're realizing that they want to connect with you, okay? Honestly, I really hate talking about this, but let's look at this. Let me look at what this is. This is interesting. So there's a green rope wrapped around the empress head, and I feel like that's that's an energy of protection. So it's saying it's called the laurel mirror wreath. It symbols fertility, victory, life force, and divine femininity. And the green vine leaves is representing growth, abundance, and nature, and creation. So in some decks, it's subtle to a halo or a glow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a lot of the feminine, the divine femme, are in this phase of glowing. Like you have a different type of look to you that is very appealing. You know, you are glowing at this time, divine feminine or divine masculine. So you have like a life giving power that the divine has given you, and it is showing me that you represent an energy of life, love, and creation. And it's all woven together. So this is an energy that God has given you that is glowing through you, and it's showing me that this is something that others see about you. You know, so yeah, you may be like feeling like you're giving up, but God is saying that you got an undeniable force in you that is not going to allow you to give up. This is God moving through you, God moving through your veins and in your spirit, let you know that you will not give up. I will not allow you to give up. So don't you even think about it, collective. You know, I know it's hard, but you can get through this. And I want to just see, I would want to remind you that you are growing something here. As I look at the Nine of Wands, I see, you know, I see little roots growing from the vines. And this is just telling me that your visions are sprouting in me. It's because you're not giving up. It's showing me that you are growing your seeds. You know, you have been investing a lot, you know. These could be even trees that you've been growing. You know, it's just telling me that you're really rooted right now, okay? And even though you may feel battered, and you know, you may have gone through a lot, what God is saying is you gained an opportunity to have a new beginning. So keep going. You're gonna be just fine. So with the Fool card, it's giving me that someone's watching you have a new beginning and they want to be a part of it, okay? So someone's really heartbroken. Someone could be in a pain that they're having, like someone's realizing what you represent, what you gave, okay? And someone wants to be connected to you. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's giving me that someone feels left out of your world, okay? So you giving a life force energy that someone does not have, and they want to figure out how to get that from you. Someone's wanting to figure out, how can I be a part of that life force, that energy that you currently have. You know, this is someone looking into that. So with that said, you got this Page of Wands with the Knight of Cups. So we got some information that could be coming towards you. It's you know, it's an elevation. It's an spiritual awakening. But it's something about you evolving and expanding, okay? So you're still growing your seeds. You know, your seeds are definitely expanding. And what it's showing me is that God is giving you like God is currently blowing the trumpet, and it's giving me that you're being released, okay? So there is a situation that has come to an end, and what the world card is like, it's showing me that it's completed successfully. It's growing. So you're completing things successfully, okay? So with the 10 of Wands, it's like you're closing out a cycle. So now we got this 10 of Wands here with the 4 of Wands. So this is someone who wants who's mad, okay? Someone who's mad, someone who's moving in a very shisty way with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So anyway, clarify the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Spirit, tell me what this. So it's giving me that someone's trying to juggle throughout, like, it's a group of people. What's going on with these people, ancestors? It's this King of Pentacles in the reverse and this water sign in the reverse. They're going through painful endings and they're not doing too well. Emotionally, spiritually, physically. Let's see. What's wrong with these people? They're going through burden. What's going on here, ancestors? What's wrong here? Yeah, it's because there's a chapter that's over. So it's dealing with an ending, okay? When it comes to good luck and, you know, success that you'll be having that people are talking about, gossiping about. It's people that like they're talking about like your success when it comes to romance, good news of love and finances and your success. Like, you know, there's a lot of you know, people who not happy about this, okay? So there's a talk about what you be gaining in the future. And it's sudden changes for everybody. Okay? And yeah. It's bringing obstacles to people, you know, who want to like put you in a cycle. You know, this is a woman who's very cunning. You know, when it comes to your vitality and your strength, you know, someone's very mad. You know, they not happy. It's a lot of gossip happening here. Clarify the cunning. The fox. What's the fox here for? It's a community of people who are sad. They're not doing too well. Tell me more. With the 4 of Pentacles, like people who feel stuck and they're in a very toxic energy. You know, they don't like that you're rejecting them. Okay? So I just see you moving on and closing out a cycle with people that are very toxic. And there are people who are bitter about that, angry, feeling away. You know, it's just a lot going on collective where people, they not really happy about what you got going on, you know. And any man in this energy here where someone's emotionally manipulative, hateful, and controlling, greedy, inconsistent, emotionally manipulative, you know, stay away from. These people be mad because they can't have their way. And definitely dealing with mental health issues, okay? So this is what someone chose to be a part of. These are people someone chose to be a part of, and they got to stand on that. So we got the Magician card here. Clarify the Magician. The Magician is the Queen of Wands doing magic. Tell me more. Magic that's being rejected, okay? You're too strong for the magic, and someone's realizing that. Tell me more. So it's giving me that you're healing from whatever magic is being thrown at you. Where with the Knight of Cups, tell me more. Who is that? What you doing? Come here. Come here. Anyway, tell me more, ancestors. So, with the Sun card here, can you shut the door? With the Sun card here, you got the Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. So, these are people. Let's see what's going on here. Clarify this, ancestors. Okay. You don't always finish what you start, and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you accomplished. Tell me more. So Spirit is asking that you honor yourself and follow your passions. Be present, and when it comes to self-doubt, like make sure that you're diligent, okay? So why are these people showing up, ancestors? Why are these people showing up? There's an obligation. These are people who have scattered energy. They're needing like professional assistance when it comes to like counseling, like mental health. Someone is dealing with mental health issues. And tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Definitely toxic energy here. So anyway, there's a bunch of people being toxic, trying to act like they're helping or something like that. Anyway, tell me more, ancestors. These are people who causing confusion behind the scenes. What going through painful endings. When it comes to like money, okay? So with that, I see, even though like, let's see, clarify the Ten of Pentacles with with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's the people that are aware of what you're receiving or what you will be receiving. Okay, tell me more about this, ancestors. Yeah, it's giving me that something could be coming your way. You're gonna be it's giving me that someone could be shocked about certain changes that could be happening in your life. Where you'll be celebrating. Okay, so it's like the effort that someone's put in is for no reason or something like that. With the Ace of Swords is clarify the Three of Cups. Tell me more. Clarify this. So it's like a bunch of people who are stressing about situation that they tried to gain from. Someone's not getting what they expected out of this. And let's see. Tell me more with the Seven of Pentacles. So it's giving me that you're moving forward, where you're gaining good luck. And you got good news coming, okay? It's about money. Like there's gonna be sudden changes happening for you. It's gonna be looking real good for you in the future, where you're gonna gain new opportunities and things of that nature. And someone's feeling like they put in too much effort for no reason. And it's giving me that someone could be not knowing what will be happening, or someone's unclear, someone's watching you, someone's stressed. And this is a water sign woman. It could be a group of people who are having certain illusions in their mind about what you got going on. Give me more clarity on this, ancestors. Clarify this water sign woman or whoever. What is this going on? What's going on here? Is this person who's doubting? Why? Taking charge. So it's giving me that this person needs to find a lesson. Someone wants to reach out to you. Someone's feeling obligated to reach out to you because of a new beginning that you'll be having. So it's like someone's stressing a whole lot around what you got going on. Okay? So tell me more with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Like someone feels like they did something for nothing. All right? Tell me more. So, it's giving me that, there are people who feel like they're in this Ten of Swords energy, like something's not working out for them. Being connected to this society, you know, they're trying to like think practical, be practical. Tell me more, ancestors. What's going on here? So with the Eight of Cups, it's like someone happened to walk away. So someone's stressing because there's a cycle that's complete, you know? And it's giving me that you got like determination to keep moving. Like you're working on yourself. You're taking action. You got the strength to take action. You fully aware of what you need to do. And with that energy that you're utilizing, it's causing people to feel emotionally bothered. Okay, or this could be you feeling nervous. You know, with the Six of Swords, maybe you're not sure what will be happening in the future. Everybody's on pins and needles at this time. We got this Queen of Wands and this Emperor who's in a very angry energy, very combative energy, wanting to win at all costs and wanting to like be perceived as someone wanting to be perceived. You know, someone's gonna be receiving karma for what they done. I'm also getting that there could be someone being exposed. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But clarify the this Emperor and this Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands energy. Tell me more about this Emperor and Queen of Wands. So it's giving me that what's going on here? Tell me more about this. It's people that are shocked and mad about money. People that are feeling shocked about money. People are over exhausted when it comes to money. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, it's giving me that there's a backfire that could be happening where someone's overly stressed. It's a Queen of Swords. She's stressing. Tell me more. Yeah, she's stressing because she's been angry, like she's mad because something is over. She feel like something wasn't worth it, okay? So why is she so stressed? What's going on here? Because she gonna be going through obstacles, okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Cups or whoever this is. She's nervous, like she losing it mentally. Yeah, due to the gossip, lies. Tell me more. What's going on here? Yeah, so there's challenges around a lot of gossip around going around where what is it about? It's about confusion that reaches a solution, about money. So someone's feeling a way about money. Someone's feeling that whatever they were promised is not, someone's not getting that, okay? So this Queen of Swords is feeling defeat, no, Queen of Cups feeling defeated, angry, and feeling challenged at this time. Clarify this as well. Yes, emotionally she going through something. She's heartbroken, okay? So tell me more. So we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool card. We have the Queen of Wands with the Hermit. Tell me more. So these are people who like trying to like befriend this Virgo. You know, someone's feeling uncomfortable, you know, with the because you're getting justice, okay? Things are going to be going your way because of the betrayal that you went through. And I see that you get to move forward, okay? So, yeah, you close out a cycle that people are mad about. People receiving karma. People are angry and they're trying to figure out how to place themselves around you or in your life. It's a lot going on emotionally and internally, okay? So, what else, ancestors? So we got the Nine of Cups with the Page of Cups here. Tell me about this. So, tell me more about this. Someone could be stressing. Tell me more. Okay, so there is, let me make sure what this means. Someone don't have all the answers. I feel like someone doesn't have all the answers. But they're trying to act like it. They're trying to act like they have all the answers. So okay. So it could be like maybe you're not processing an emotion correctly. You could be coming out, or you know, the Hermit reverse sometimes represents not knowing or not being clear of information. But you know, we got the High Priest here, So the high priest with the Six of Swords, like someone who's overwhelmed with some information, maybe not knowing or trusting their intuition, stepping into this very calm demeanor where you could feel maybe stuck or confused. You know, Seven of Wands, like there could be swift action happening where you're going to be winning, okay? So you could be coming into a very powerful place in your life with the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to be good things happening for you, where it's like you stepping into a very abundant place in your life, okay? And I see like this is what you've been manifesting, okay? So we got all baneful magic. So it's giving me that like anything that you went through in your life, any confusion that was sent your way, it's not, it's this isn't going to be hitting you. It's going to be hitting the people that try to block this from you. So this could be hitting this Emperor here. Okay, so we got the Sun card with the Ace of Wands. So tell me more. It's giving me that this person could be feeling sad because they know that something is over. And so with that said, it's like this is the karma that they're getting because it's nothing did not work. So you're going to be in an emotional fulfillment that you're not going to be able to balance, because it's going to be what I'm getting is you're leaving confusion or isolation by trusting your intuition. And it's going to be a shift of silence and withdrawal or being stuck. Inner knowing guides the transition. So your intuition is leading you out of stagnation. And what I'm also seeing here is that there it is emotional renewal. You're gonna be happy. So it's saying that you're coming out of isolation and quietly moving away from the past confusion, guided by inner knowing rather than outside advice. So you already sense the truth, the moves, and subtle, not loud. So there's clarification, shows emotional renewal. You're gonna be good in the future. I see abundance. And someone could be knowing about this and sad because you're walking away. Okay? So you got fulfillment coming in. And this is your justice. Okay? So balance is being more in alignment. Then I can't even get the word out. Yeah, you're going to be in alignment, collective. You'll be good. Okay? So I do see you're going to be just fine. Oh, excuse me. I had to cough and I didn't want to cough on. I see you doing well in the future, collective. So you're gonna be real happy. And everyone that came against you, they gonna be experiencing a lot of pain because you're removing yourself. Okay, so you're stepping into this Empress energy or Emperor energy due to the truth that you received. Okay, and there could be a lot of anger behind this. Okay, where people like this Queen of Cups may be angry or challenged or feeling defeated by your win, your come up, you know, you gaining success in your life. So this is someone who wanted to come against you, and they're finding out that everything that this person has done is only worked out for your benefit. So these people who like come for you constantly, they're only making a way for you. They're only showing, God is showing up in your life so powerfully. It's like it's not leaving room for anyone at this time, you know. So yeah, you do have expansion and certain choices that you're going to be making. Okay, And this is a Queen of Wands here. Let's see. A Queen of Wands could be heartbroken. She could be feeling hurt. She's trying to be confident. Tell me more about this, ancestors. She's feeling stressed. She's shocked, okay? So what I'm seeing here is like this person knows and is watching you closely. They are fully aware of what will be happening in the future. And she's just real shocked, okay? So with that, you know, this Eight of Cups came out, tried to come out in reverse. So this person kind of refusing to walk away. But, you know, she knows she has no option. She has no options. And so she's like, she's shocked, okay? Because with the Four of Cups is you're rejecting this person. So it could be stressing, a struggle, okay? So tell me more. Yeah, so this person could be going through huge karma. You know, everything that they send out to you is what they're receiving back, okay? And it's difficult. You know, I see like the Ten of Wands is telling me that someone is having a difficult time. This Emperor here. Okay, so he's going through like it's a lot of tension around him where he could be very spiteful. You know, the Seven of Swords is coming out for this person. You know, they're stressing, they're like tiptoeing, they're trying to figure out how to scheme and plot. And you know, with the Hermit is someone who's very wise, but this person uses their wisdom for like manipulation. So someone uses their knowledge to manipulate. So they want to use information to heal a situation with manipulation. So it's someone who's very smart, who tries to navigate through their navigate wait yeah, someone's trying to manipulate what they know. It's someone who's very intelligent and observant and strategic. So this is someone who studies the situation or people carefully and then maneuvers discreetly around that situation to get the outcome that they want, trying to act innocent. So, you know, with the Six of Swords, it's someone trying to figure out how to manipulate a situation to heal something. So tell me more. So yeah, with the Page of Wands, like someone's looking into it, like they're trying to like stir up like the energy to like to come in acting as if they're saving you, okay? So tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, but with the Five of Cups and the Death card is you seeing this person before they even show up, okay? So you're closing out the cycle with this person, and it's because you already know what this person is about, and they're mad, you know, that you already like peeped it. So me speaking on it is already informs you to be careful of people like this person who wants to use their wisdom for to play on your emotions. Again, this is the time for this moon here. This is a moon. This is a Cancer moon. The new moon is the Cancer moon, I believe. Okay, so if the new moon is the Cancer moon, then this is the full moon in Cancer. This is January 3rd, okay? So today is January 3rd. Look out for people being emotionally manipulative. So Cancer moon. Yeah, so look out for people wanting to play on your emotions. So it's like a emotional leverage. So someone may appeal to guilt or nostalgia, family, or I'm hurt energy to sway you, okay? So silent pressure, withdrawal, withdrawal, sulking, or passive behavior meant to make you chase them or fix things. Um, over over caretaking traps, like being pulled into solving problems that aren't actually yours. Selective vulnerability, so sharing just enough emotion to gain empathy or or empathy but not clarity. So these are people who want to play on your emotions, okay? Watch them. Yes, watch them. And like, this is someone who, like, you're going to need to be clear. You're going to have to pause before responding emotionally. So what I do is, like, I'll say, yo, like, I'm on an important phone call, let me call you right back. Because people, they really want to get you in that emotion. Okay, so be very careful about you, like, communicating with people who want to get in that mind. It's very important to watch, to be careful about what you're communicating about. So selective vulnerability. Well, okay, so be careful not to overshare. Okay, so ask for clear words and facts, not vibes or implications. So this is someone who will like want to have that energy, or be overreactive, or want you to be like overreactive, like, hey, like someone who's just fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do fake. I see right through it, and people avoid me when you're not real. You're gonna avoid me. You gonna feel mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I see right through you. But I'll be like, hey, just playing the dumb role. But honestly, we will never be able to sit at the same table, because honestly, you fake, okay? And it's a shame. So anyway, with that said, ask for clear words and facts, not vibes or implications. Okay? Keep boundaries around time, money, and emotional labor. If something feels off but subtle, trust that signal without jumping to conclusions. So, bottom line, today's manipulation isn't loud, it's soft, emotional, and indirect. Okay, so this is why, like, someone would call you around this time to see how you would respond. When someone called me today asking me if I could help them, I literally wanted to get out the bed and do it, but I'm like, wait a minute, like, something like almost got me in that in the emotion. Like, wait a minute, well, getting you back into that routine of how y'all used to be, it really makes you want to do that, because you miss that. It's some parts of it that you miss, because you love being there for your friend or your family. You want to be around, you want to show them love. And I literally almost hopped out the bed, like, but I had to get mad. Like, my inner self told me, and even God, like, my spiritual team was like, what is the lesson? Have you learned the lesson? See, everything is always a lesson, and it's up to you to be able to understand that. Like, if you're being reeled in to do things that are not divinely guided by the Most High, then you know that you are out of alignment. So do not do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally want to hop up, like, yeah, friend, yeah, I'll help you. I want to save you. I want to help you. Like, you do want to help, but you can't do that for everybody. Everybody don't deserve that, okay? So be careful about who you're giving your emotions to. Everybody doesn't deserve your tears, okay? So if something feels off but subtle, trust that signal, without jumping to conclusions. And today's manipulation isn't loud, it's soft and indirect. So calm, clarity, and boundaries, and neutralize it, okay? So you know how to spot unhealthy or healthy emotional behavior. Make sure that you are grounded when you're dealing with people that you know for a fact are manipulative. So, certain emotional overloads and intuition. So it's like, you may feel emotions or intense. So, I did feel intense when someone asked me, like, hey, I need you. It's like, I almost did it. I'm telling you, because I love helping people. And so I really wanted to, because the thing is, I don't like you, but I like your auntie. You know what I'm saying? But so and you feel bad for the auntie because you want to be there for her, but you don't like the friend because you know what they did to you. So you may so it's saying that you may feel emotions more intensely, both your own and others. This can make it harder to separate your feelings from someone else's, and small comments may hit harder than intended. So people can get into that emotion where they're triggering you to feel a way, and you got to protect your soul, your heart, okay? Because these are people that do that. People may use emotional cues like guilt, withdrawal, or mood shifts to influence reactions instead of direct communication. So these are people who be like, baby, I love you, and if you gotta do all that, like, I don't know, like, you know what it be. Like, you're gonna have to really recognize what that is, okay? Is it real emotion? Is it loving? Is it caring? Or is it something to make you feel like off balance? Like, always stay balanced when it comes to people. Remember, don't let people rule you. You rule people. This is your world. This is your life. Okay? So don't let people play on your emotions. Guard your responses by not responding too soon, because some people might hold back what they really feeling, or test others emotionally rather than speak openly. So these are people who want to pull an emotion out of you before they they um they speak or something like that, especially when they're insecure or threatened. So there are people who are doing spell work on your emotions to make you come back, okay? But it's not gonna work. So emotional guilt tactics, if you care, you people pulling away to get a reaction or attention. Um so people want you to chase them, of course, okay? So heightened sensitivity to criticism or tension. Like, anyone who's trying to make you feel low, or if they can't get what they want, calling you the B word or whatever it is, just make sure that you are on your 10 toes down for yourself at these times, guys. Don't let people emotionally bring you down. Like, people want to get in that mind, okay? Power is in the mind. If you don't have your mind, you don't have nothing. Okay? So please, yeah, Terrell, yeah, be careful of manipulation, y'all. It's not good. So definitely a narcissist. So I'm saying what you're saying. Like you said, I felt that today. Narcissistic personality. Yeah. So stay grounded in clear, direct communication rather than emotion driven assumptions. So I'm gonna give you an example. When I used to work in a hospital, I felt invisible to people. People used to really like get to me. People would ask, they wouldn't really ask a question. They'll say, can you get bed? Can you I forget how they'll do it. More so to be like, I can you get bed one? Can you go into bed one? Now, mind you, you'll go in there, but you cannot lift or turn the patient by yourself. You need help. People expect you to do that on your own. You need help. You cannot do that by yourself. Me, on the other hand, I was a little nervous to ask for help back then. Some people, they get off on it, on people who are timid and soft spoken. So if you're soft spoken, you're gonna have to learn how to open your mouth and tell people, I need help. I cannot do this by myself. You're gonna have to speak up for yourself. Also, like, at the time, like when it was like lunch break or whatever, when it was time for me to go to lunch break, people were still having me do certain routines, like having me go into people's rooms and stuff, and I'll be stuck in their room past my break time, and I wouldn't even be able to come out because like sometimes if I had to do a one-on-one or something like that, no one would come and sit for me and stuff. And I would be like, well, I didn't have a voice to say, hey, can someone trade shifts? No, well, not trade shifts, but can someone sit here so that I can take a break or something like that? I would be, my voice was so light at the time. So when I try to speak up for myself, it sounded like I was whining. But now, you got to use your voice, okay? You got to speak up for yourself because people can run over you. So make sure you're opening your mouth and not and saying what you need to say. And don't back down. Be 10 toes down for yourself because people don't want you to stand up for yourself. All right? And people don't want you to know what I'm telling you. That's why people are attacking alive. But anyway, we got this King of Swords here who is what are they doing? They know they gotta let go, okay? So emotionally, this is a person who's like, damn, damn, damn. And the Five of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Someone's knowing that you're free, okay? And with the page of, clarify the page. It's like someone who's like, realizing that they gotta let go. They know, like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way, you're going to, like, someone's stuck on how to, like, come through. We got a king of a chariot, so it's definitely someone who's going through a painful ending when it comes to some money here. So there are people collaborating, communicating about money with this Ten of Pentacles that's protected by you, by the Most High, okay? Where you're gaining victory. You're going to be seeing some fast changes in your life happen, and people know about this collective. So with that said, like, something's coming in. You're going to have some communication that's going to make you feel, it's going to make you feel weird, or, we got this King of Cups with the Eight of Swords. So it's giving me that, these are people who feel a way about it. They want to be connected to you, right? So these are people from your past that want to come around because you got good news happening. And it's the truth, okay? So get ready, get ready, get ready. I do see a very prosperous time coming in, and people are very uncomfortable, feeling heartbroken because they cannot be a part of what you got going on. So you're going to be getting phone calls and stuff from people. You possibly gotten some today. Just get ready because people are going to be trying to play on your emotions. Only for those who are still in a space in their life where you may find it difficult to say no. It's going to be challenging for you. So please make sure that you're standing your ground or you'll never break this cycle. It's a karmic cycle that a lot of you not broken, and I need you to get through it so that you can close out the chapter. Now, mind you, my channel is about karmic, learning karmic lessons, breaking karmic cycles, and it's dedicated to assisting people on a journey for a spiritual evolvement. Okay, so yeah, my channel is dedicated to providing you to get to your higher self and complete your mission, your soul's mission. Your soul's purpose is to break generational curses and to release karmic patterns. Okay, so with that said, yes, love, I'm doing a reading. It's okay, so with that said, we got the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. So there is a change, an upheaval that's going to be happening, okay? Tell me about this. So you're not going to see it coming. Tell me more. All right, so we got the Six of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. So tell me about her. So she's going through mental, like, she's like getting bad news. She could be feeling heartbroken and stressed out. So she's going through a situation where she's like wanting to be connected to you, and she could be heartbroken because this bad news that she's getting with the Page of Wands in the reverse is telling me that it's nothing else for this person to do. So someone's they don't even know what to do. They're not enthused. So there's a change that could be happening. Tell me more. So it's about your justice that you're going to be getting, collective, and people know about this. This is a clear decision that is based on logic and brings you achievement, where you're going to be expanding, and it's because you are very diligent to get through a difficult process. Okay, so with that said, expect for people to be working extra hard to, like, I don't know, I'm just getting, you're gonna like succeed. Like, you're very successful already, okay, with the strength card and the star card. So you're gonna be rising, okay? New opportunities, a wish fulfillment. And with this devil, tell me about this. It's someone who's thinking real, they like, ooh, they got into clarity, okay? This gonna make you real happy. You about to be, spirit's like telling you, like, don't worry, you know, you put in good seeds, okay? So what I'm seeing here, everyone who put in seeds, they're gonna get exactly what they deserve, okay? So if you put in good seeds for your future for 2026, you're gonna be getting good there's gonna be good opportunities happening for you. So with the Seven of Pentacles is what you've invested. What have you spent your time on? Were you spending your time on trying to hurt others, trying to defeat others, trying to spend your time on trying to bring others down? Or were you working on yourself? Did you have your head down working on you and worried about you? Okay? Doing what you're supposed to do. Because what the Four of Cups is someone feeling rejected because they looked into all of sources, or like they looked into, they're like trying to figure out what to do, but honestly the only thing this person can do is walk away because they're being rejected. Okay, yeah, this is a person who's not inspired. The spell work is not working. Their wand is what they've lost. And secretly, you know, someone could be very angry about this, you know, but someone's watching you angrily. This King of Wands is angry and pissed. Yeah, and it's because you successfully close out a cycle in love, okay? So you close out a cycle with these people. Hermit card is coming out, so it's telling me that you're in this phase where you could be coming out, definitely coming out of hibernation, or like hiding out of a hiatus, you know what I'm saying? So it's giving me that someone is upset about your consistency. Someone's upset or feeling betrayed about how you stay loyal to yourself. You are in a Knight of Pentacles energy. You know, this is a friend I deal with. You know, Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very loyal. But this is a person who wanted to play or win at all costs consistently, trying to come towards you, trying to come against you, currently feeling away right now. They ain't happy. They are not happy. They feeling it, and they don't know how to deal with it. Okay? Someone is not happy with the outcome, and they're overstressing. It's a lot going on. So Spirit, clarify the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. So we got this Emperor. This is a person who was very consistent in how they were trying to defeat you consistently. They're knowing that they got to put that junk to an end. So with the Five of Cups and the Death card, it's someone who's feeling sad. They're not happy. They're grieving, and they're caught in a shock, knowing that you're going to get exactly what you want, collective. When it comes to the Six of Wands here and the Ten of Pentacles, you're stepping into a very you're stepping into your legacy. Okay, you are very grounded at this time. Coming in as the King of Wands is someone who's very determined. Okay, So you can be a fire sign. But what I'm seeing here is also, okay, so you could be a air sign woman. Tell me more. Yeah, so there's clarity on this, okay? So with the Four of Cups is you're getting justice, and you could be a Libra as well. You could be a Scorpio. You could be a fire sign. You could be a Aquarius. But what I'm seeing is you're in a very healing energy. You know, ooh, like you doing good. You're gonna be really, really successful. Okay. And someone wants to be your friend. Tell me more about this. Okay, so with the World card, you could be starting a new friendship. Tell me about this. Yeah, secretly. You know, there are people who are mad about it. It's a water sign man who could be mad about this. He's angry of what he's knowing. Yeah, because everything he did to you is backfiring, and he don't like that. You're standing out as the Empress, okay? You're very powerful, emotionally balanced, and you have a deeper perspective. It's giving me that maybe, you know, you realize that you were left out in the cold. Even when you offered a lot of love, you know what I'm seeing? Like, it always placed you in the cold. Or there could be people wanting to offer you new beginnings or new opportunities, and you could currently feel like you're in the cold right now, but spirit is healing that. There's huge changes that are happening for you, and you're gonna see changes. Okay, so we got this King of Pentacles. This tried to come out in reverse, so what he's manifesting is not working. Okay, his manifestations are not working. He could be heartbroken, in an illusion, feeling away. You know, this person is struggling internally and going through painful endings, looking at the results of their efforts not working out at all. Everything that this person has done to you is backfiring. Okay, and they personally know that. All they can think about is obsession. Like, someone has an obsession. This person has like issues with temptation, materialism, and codependency issues, where someone's obsessed with you. You know, someone needs to heal. Someone's going through issues with not knowing how to let go. Someone needs to remove themselves immediately from your energy. They need to let go and learn how to release. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be given to fairly in the future. Okay, so yeah, you are the Empress. You are emotionally balanced. Okay, and I like that for you. I like this energy. Clarify the King of Cups. So yeah, you've ended a cycle with the King of Cups, or you could just be in this energy where you know, you are emotionally balanced enough to handle certain situations in your life. And with the Seven of Wands, it's like you protecting your energy at all costs. All right, so tell me more. So yeah, there is someone who wants to have a genuine connection with you. With the Justice card, it could be fair. Let's see. Tell me about this. Someone's going to be watching you. Okay, it's someone from your past that betrayed you. Who is this that want to be connected? It could be a water sign man. Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay, tell me more. Who is this person? It could be definitely getting Cancer. Okay, who else could this be? Could be a Scorpio. Who else? A Libra. These are people who going through bad karma. Be careful about this person. It could be an Aries. It could be a Virgo. Be careful. They're not good. They're not in a good space or a good phase in their life. And they're not, you know, these are people who are communicating about your independence, okay? So there is clarity that has been spoken about, where, you know, the answer is definitely certain. People know the answer. With the Star card is like you're stepping into like a huge, like there could be huge changes, good changes that are coming in swiftly. So there is action that could be taking place, and it could be leading people into feeling as if they had a painful ending. Yeah, something's being emotionally offered to you. It could be by a King of Pentacles, is what I'm seeing here. So with the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune is movement happening. So someone could be traveling to you. You got money coming, okay? So it's dealing with someone feeling rejected of what they're not getting, or this could be a King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. Someone wants to come forward to you, okay? They're trying to figure out how to come near you. They sad, okay? Tell me about this King of Wands. They heartbroken. Something did not go as planned. Secretly, you know, emotionally, someone don't know how to feel. Tell me about the King of Wands. Tell me more about this king. He's connected to this water sign, okay? So all these people here all of a sudden have some sort of emotion for you, collective, and they want to come out and tell you the truth about what happened, or, you know, what was going on, okay? So this Queen of Wands wants to reach out to you. Tell me more. So I just see you got your clarity, and you could be not wanting to be bothered with these people. Definitely people wanting to reach out to you, but they're unloyal, okay? So be careful, because you close out a cycle. And also I'm seeing here that you're not going to be interested in this information. So this is you not being concerned, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is giving me that you're not concerned about this, okay? You know what you need to do. You remember the tension that you had with these people, and when it came to your home environment and what they've done, like you're getting clarity, or you've gotten clarity, you know, everything these people have done when it came to your home, or just whatever they did to you when it came to your life and what they were a part of. Like someone wants to come to you and confess, okay? So yeah, look out for confessions coming towards you. And with the Five of Swords is someone who could be doing magic on you constantly, but are feeling defeated while they're doing it. It's not working. Someone's waiting on it to work. Someone's feeling destroyed as they be consistent with magic that is being rejected. So nothing is working here. And they realize that too. It's only backfiring, okay? So all baneful magic, even magic to bring you back to the past, has backfired, okay? It's causing someone to it's causing you to walk away anyway with the Eight of Cups that tried to come out. It's also causing for you to get justice from this magic that they're doing. So the magic is causing people to be stuck in their past, okay? It's reversing, okay? Tell me more. So definitely clear about closing a chapter in your life, which causes upheaval, which causes changes. This could even be the energy of the wrath of God. You know what I'm saying? Where God is taking action to close out something that was forbidden anyway, okay? It was just a lesson that needed to be learned. So people are handed painful endings because of what they've been a part of. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's someone who could be very stressed, okay? Someone's in their head a lot. They're not going to be able to sleep at night. And it's because things aren't working out in their favor, all right? Tell me more. Yeah, so with this group of people, they're exhausted. Things aren't going their way. You know, they're like really wanting to give up because this is like nothing else to do. You know, so these are people who are not able to collaborate or be they're not able to like be on one accord, okay? So these are people who are on a shaky foundation right now. They're not doing well. Tell me more. This Emperor here, okay? So he's still moving shiesty with the Nine of Cups. Is trying someone who's trying to be strategic in how they act. So what the Knight of Cups is someone who's trying to like act as if they're okay. See, that's the thing. Like, this is why someone cannot be their authentic self, because they've been too much in acting. So when someone's wearing a false mask, okay, this Emperor here wearing a very false mask, someone needs to like really realize that they're not gonna grow if they don't get it together, okay? So let me pull a card. Okay, so we have Excel that bullshit. Today, practice an ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapples, or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in like it sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety and self doubt and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about stuff you like and what stuff to dump on your therapist. Someone's needing to speak to their therapist because they messed up. Okay, this is a person who likes to fake their reactions, fake their responses, fake their life. They're not authentic at all. So it says the present moment is effing amazing. Okay, so open up your eyeballs and look around, even if it happens to be in the shittiest of shit times. There is probably something beautiful to notice this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes and how could babies get any effing cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did it. Amazing, amaze boss. You effing breathed, okay? So spirit is like, be grateful for what you have, for this life, okay? This is really a good time to do that. And anyone who's like not being their authentic self, you need to work on that because you've been shisty for too long. It's telling me that someone saved face for so long they don't even know who they are. They moving out of shystiness that is honestly, someone needs to heal. Someone's being led to heal because there's a cycle that's over where you could have learned a skill so well that it's causing it's fading now. So if you I'm thinking of the movie Death Becomes Her and how the women they took this medicine to live forever. After they took the medicine, the lady was like, now I have a warning for you. You cannot fall. Do not fall down the stairs. Don't do this, don't do that. She had all these rules after they took the medicine. And so with that said, in the end, all you could see was their face peeling and their everything just start deteriorating. So when it comes to this person specifically, what they're realizing is a certain role that they've been playing is no longer working for them. It's like someone's mastered the role of manipulation. It's to the point where this is what you had to learn and grow from, collective. This is what we needed to get out of. And this was the very person to teach you that lesson. It was a very hard lesson, but you had to learn it in order to gain control of your life. So now that you're able to see through the mask that someone was wearing when it comes to someone faking their selves, faking their life, faking their personality, having to scheme and be very calculated every time, was a particular behavior that you had to grow and learn from. And now that you've learned it, this cycle is over for you. And someone don't know how to take it because now, like I told you with the movie, someone's deteriorating. Their skin is peeling and everything. Things are just not the same anymore because it's like someone did not someone's realizing that they're behind while they've been so busy trying to distract you in your life or cause setbacks for you. What they're knowing is like someone has to unlearn a lot of things that they've been into because it's done nothing but set them back. So someone trying to set you back only set them back because all you did, collective, was learn and grow from the confusion that someone has caused for you. So you are in this phase where you're learning what a true narcissist is, what a true manipulator is. You're having to learn the signs of a manipulator. And this is what you're learning. Someone who literally tried to control your whole life is now falling apart. And it's because their skills, their schemes, their behavior is no longer anything that you will be susceptible to. You understand that this was a very huge lesson that you had to learn. Um, you said open our pores right back up. Yeah, I do know real voodoo, so keep playing. Oh, period. I guess I don't know what that means. But with that said, this is a person who like is trying to figure out what to do. They're still trying to hold on to control, okay? Because the issue is it's about this money here, okay? So we got this King of Wands. Tell me about this person here. This person is angry. They're fighting over money. They're heartbroken, okay? Tell me more about this. Let's see. What's going on with this King of Wands? What's the issue here? So there's a secret, okay? You got good news coming in. He's very hurt about it. This person feels at a loss because there's news that is coming into you. Tell me more. It's this man here, okay? Tell me more. King of Wands is not happy. Something's coming to an end for this person. There's a decision that this person has to make. And, even throughout the shiesty behavior that this person has caused, they know that they have to put it to an end. It's not going to work no more. Okay? So this person knows that what they've been doing when it comes to some money here that is a secret, they're no longer able to hold this in. So let's gain some more clarity about this King of Wands and what the secret is. Let's look into this. Spirit, tell me about this King of Wands and this Ten of Pentacles. What's going on here? Give me clarity. So this is a person that wants to fight you all the way. They're going through painful endings. There's a shot. There's a situation where something is ending for this King of Wands. Tell me about the King of Wands. All right, so we got the Sun card. This person is feeling, there is something that is being healed. I'm seeing here that this person could be very uncomfortable and having to communicate with you about something here. Tell me more, God, please. Tell me more about. Yeah, so someone's having to take action. So this is a person who wants to connect with you because of material gain, okay? Clarify the Two of Wands. Yeah, someone's sad, okay? They're sad. They're not happy. You got a few people in your energy, okay? So these are people who know they got to let go, all right? So we got this Queen of Pentacles here who could be angry about your achievement, your success, your victory, your gains, your wins. And there's a lot of people feeling at a loss where their behavior is causing endings, okay? So what they thought they could hold on to, they can't. You're walking away, okay? Even though these people don't want to. It's giving me that nothing is working out. Okay? So with the Devil card in reverse, it's telling me that you've released and removed a huge attachment that was tied to you for years. This is a karmic lesson that you've learned, and someone's feeling really defeated. All they can think about is how things are not going in their favor. They're thinking about being rejected by you, and also in their head a lot on how things could have went differently. So with the Ten of Swords is someone who's betrayed you in the past. Okay, you could be a mother, you could be known as an empress, you could call yourself the empress, or you could be a Taurus. Whoever you are a star. Okay, you could be an Aquarius. But there is action taking place, communication coming in, and there is a group of people who are very stressed about this. Okay, so they're moving in this Seven of Swords because clarify the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here, ancestors? Clarify the Seven of Swords. It's because people are trying to figure out how to communicate with you, okay? Tell me more. They want a relationship with you. We got this King of Swords in a reversal. He's trying to figure out how to manipulate, but they know it's over, okay? So he's wanting to manipulate something here. Tell me more. Yeah, so it's a group of people trying to figure out how to balance something out. What they're realizing is like they're not getting nothing out of this. There are people who are feeling very low right now. They could be they could have risked a whole like financial situation where some people could be even going through poverty. Tell me more, ancestors. So yeah, there's a huge shocking shift of a cycle that is closed out. You've ended this cycle successfully, collective, and it's causing painful endings for others who tried to betray you. So people, they mad right now, and it's because of what they stole from you or tried to steal. So your consistency is what someone watched, okay? You are getting recognized and there is justice happening. So this could have happened in a court where someone gained information that they did not like. So with the Five of Swords, it's someone who's gotten, like, this is the gavel hitting the table, like something that happened or something that was said made someone feel very mad, very angry. Someone's feeling defeated, okay? And it's because they thought that they were in control of this situation. They thought that they could win, but what they're finding out is everything that they did is backfiring. This is a person who has assisted you in your healing. You got to this journey, baby. I'm telling you, it's a reason why you had to go through this, or it's reasons why you're going through this, collective. I'm telling you, do not give up and don't go back. Stay consistent when it comes to your journey and what you're doing. Never go back to what hurt you, because I'm telling you, it will end you. These people want to end you. That's why they want to come back to you. They're going through huge karma, and if you ever deal with these people, you will not be happy. So the plan, collective, is to stay consistent on your journey. Do your healing. Heal from what the people have caused you. Recognize that what you went through was only for the greater good, okay? It was for the karmic lesson to be learned. If you don't recognize that, you need to, okay? So with the Two of Wands, if someone's wanting to reach out to you, it's a Queen of Wands and an Emperor. These people want a relationship with you. They want to be cool with you. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to do it. You know, I feel like they've done a lot behind the scenes, and this is dealing with the magic that they've done, and what they're recognizing is that nothing paid off. Okay, so they're looking at their seeds and they're like, that, you know, you were protected. You know what I'm saying? So what it's saying is like God had another plan for you. So there are people who are plotting right now on you, and they're constantly thinking about you, and they're playing out how you gonna reject them. See, these are people usually good with manifestation. You know, they're in this Ace of Pentacles where they're wanting to give you an opportunity, acting as if the opportunity would be for you to come with them, to be around them. The devil is a liar, okay? So I need you to continue to keep moving forward, okay? It's a King of Wands who wants to come towards you. This is a person that is wanting to challenge you, okay? But you're going to be challenging this person. Tell me more. He's stressing because he wants you to get to him, all right? So any man who thinks just because they're a man that they can be any man or woman, let's just put it like this. Let's just say this man is fine. Let's just say he is fine. He talk nice. He got swag, whatever it is. I want you to look beyond that for now on. You have to look through the eyes of the soul. You have to look at someone's they spirit, okay? Just because they look good on the outside don't mean that their internal is good. Don't mean that their spirit is right. So with that said, be careful of who's coming towards you. This King of Wands wants so badly to be around you. They stressing constantly. All they can think about is you giving to them, okay? So this is a person who wants to, they trying to see how they can force their way in to gain this connection with you, okay? Be careful, because they want to be, they're in this devil energy, and they feel like if they were to be intimate with you, it will be um it will be an opportunity for them to be connected to your abundance. This person wants money from you. That's all they can think about, and they're connected to other people that are a part of this system that they're in. So be careful. You're going to be challenging this person. Remove, release, reject, and let go. Walk away, because I just don't think you're doing it, okay? I don't think you're putting in the effort, okay? It's not going to be worth it in the end. But someone wants to come towards you. They want to be connected to you, but they don't even have, like, they're like, they're trying to do magic on you too, or trying to feel inspired. You know, they want to heal something, okay? They see you, like, they see themselves happy with you, okay? But spirit is like, choose to walk away. You got better coming in the future. When it comes to the Three of Wands, it's talking about expansion and opportunities here for you. So don't you go back, because you're about to be gaining momentum, and there are people who are wanting to come in to entice you in ways that will make you fall for the bait, okay? So if it's a fine woman who got a nice body, or a man who got muscles, or whatever the case may be, if it's someone who can cook real good and is able to, like, cook you up a meal, but you know they toxic, you know you've been struggling with your carbs and stuff, and they can make a mean roast and a mean pasta dish or whatever, make sure that you're choosing yourself first. You got to be 10 toes down for yourself, okay? You can't be dealing with people that only are enticing on the physical aspects. It has to be something deeper than that. You know, people are not able to, some people are not able to emotionally get to you, because they're not able to tap in their emotions, and it's due to ego. They can only go as far as here when it comes to you. You know, this is a person that has a bunch of pride and ego. If they can't go internally, deepening them emotions, literally cry, not for what they can get from you, but what they are internally feeling for themselves. If they can't go in them emotions, they are fake. They're wicked, and they are egotistical, a narcissist, and it's someone that you don't want to deal with, okay? So anyone that can't tap into their emotions, stay away from them. If they don't know how to hold themselves accountable for their actions, stay away from them. If they don't know how to be honest and upfront, stay away from them, okay? Secretly, what you know currently, collective, is hurting the people who hurt you. You know what I'm saying? These are people you are having to have boundaries with. You got to remember your pain that you went through when it comes to these people. The hermit is someone who has a lot of wisdom. The hermit is someone who's reflected a lot, who has been alone a lot, and who has secretly been hurt and had to experience these pains, okay? Spirit is telling you to never forget what you've experienced with these people. Remember that. Spirit is telling you to have boundaries when it comes to these people. Don't go back. Don't go back. Okay? So with the Lovers card, it's like, what choices are you making? Okay, look at your seeds that you've invested in, look what you're growing, and make sure that you know you're continuing on with your path. The lesson is to always move forward. It's always to never be stagnant or stop. You know what I'm saying? Go full speed ahead when it comes to your journey, and don't let anyone delay you or make you go around, or make you, you know, follow your soul. Your soul's purpose is to continue on in your path, removing yourself from liars, manipulators, anyone who wants you to go backwards, detour. No, you go straight ahead. Your journey is always to move forward, okay? Never go back, never detour, okay? And release what you cannot control, because there are people who are angry. They're holding on to anger, and secretly they're not going to tell you that. Okay, this is why it's better to pull cards on your own, so you can find out the inner energy that people have towards you. Five of Wands energy with the four of Pentacles is someone who's mad because they are in competing. They're competing with you, and they're angry internally. Like, this is someone who's internally angry, invested in a lot of anger towards you. They not gonna tell you that, but with the Six of Wands, is you rising up, you know, through the anger that someone has for you. Okay, your passion is what people are angry about. What you know is what people are angry about. Okay, so with the Two of Pentacles, it's like someone can't handle that. So yeah, we got this earth sign here. He could be, clarify the Three of Cups. So this is a person who's going through karma. So they stole from you. Okay, they're under judgment. They stole money from you. Tell me more. Yeah, this Queen of Cups had something to do with it as well. She's stressing. So these are people who are secretly happen to know that they got to give something to you, okay? Because whatever they took, they're not supposed to take. They're not getting, okay? And this is what they're thinking about. They had a certain day that they had to give you whatever is owed to you. Tell me more. Yeah, this is your justice. So someone owes you money. Someone has to give it to you. It's involving a Queen of Pentacles as well. And a Five of Cups. She's sad. These are people who are grieving because of what they lost, a friendship. Okay, so this is a person who's having a painful ending. Someone owes you money, and they were told to give you the money. This is gonna help you heal. All right. So with the Star card and the Seven of Cups, Houdini, get the hell off of this live. You get on my damn nerve. So with the Seven of Cups and the Star card is I wish I could see your damn face. You play too damn much. What the hell you laughing about with your toxic ass? Like, I can't stand people like you. Get the hell on. You about to get blocked. Anyway, let me finish, cause Houdini gonna get cussed out, child. Anyway, collective. What I was saying is it's something coming in for you, okay? So you got the strength to get through this, okay? You're gonna be having a lot of fulfillment in your life. And it's going to give you an emotional fulfillment that you don't understand. And with the Death card, it's just saying that you've completed a cycle very successfully. Hello, Antonio. So with the Sun card is happiness, fulfillment, a lot of positivity that's going to be headed your way. Six of Pentacles, like, it's give and take, okay? So Four of Wands, like, this is what it is. It's when it's up, it's stuck. You're going to be experiencing a lot of happiness, okay? We got this Queen of Wands here. Clarify her. So she's in her head, you know, overthinking. What? She is listening. Her and this Emperor here. So let's look into what they're about. What are they, what they, these two, they married. Let's look into them. These two big fools. Let's see. Clarify the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Why are they here? Because they're watching you. They're watching you stressing and wanting to come out of conflict with you. These are people who are kind of seeing it in a way, you know, it's a little gloomy here, where someone could be confused, but tell me more. So with the Queen of Swords is someone seeing you speak your truth and stepping into your calling, your independence, okay? And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like someone's watched you be very consistent in your life, be very emotionally balanced in your life. You did a lot of work on yourself, okay? And these are people who are very surprised, okay? So with the Knight of Cups is an offer. Tell me more. Secretly, this is a person who could be hurting, okay? And they're emotional, They want to come towards you, but I feel like you're protecting yourself. So tell me more about these people. Yeah, so they're under judgment, okay? God is guiding you to move on because you planted better seeds when it came to your choices, and you're fully aware. So these are people who are mad. They're trying to like still maintain control. Tell me more about these people. Yeah, so they want you to give to them. They've been doing magic on you, a whole lot of magic. Especially this water sign woman who's stressing. These people are not in the space to be doing magic on you. They crazy to ever do magic on you, and they're in this devil energy. Well, I'm gonna just say toxic energy. Someone wants to be your friend, so there's some magic that's being done to bring you back to be cool. And the Nine of Cups is someone wanting you to return, okay? They want you to like be happy with them. They want you to be like, it's not confused. It's like an illusion of fog, okay? Where you're not, like someone's trying to sabotage how you see them. With this Ace of Cups, they want you to feel emotionally invested, or have like a desire to be okay with coming back, but it's only gonna end up in a painful ending. So don't trust these people. Keep moving on, and continue to heal from what these people have caused you. Not trying to be repetitive, but it keeps coming out. So with that said, you close out a cycle successfully, and people are fully aware of that. Today was possibly a test for you, not sure, or you will have some tests this week where people are going to be calling you, and they're going to be stressing when they call you. You don't like when I say no. Is that what it is? Because we can expose the truth to the investigators right now. So when you say you don't like my energy, you don't like that I say no, I don't even know who you are. Oh, is that what you're saying about your enemies? Yeah, basically, if that's what you mean. But I'm just seeing here like it's a struggle for these people. This King of Wands is like, baby, like he got to walk away. It's the Ace of Swords. Like he already know what's up, okay? And it's shocking to him because someone really wants to have sex with you, collective. Someone wants to meet you in the bed, baby. They want to have a meeting in their bed, okay? They want to be loving you. All I hear is the song Tank. Like someone wants you in their bed, okay? And they want this to happen right now. Tell that chat. Yeah, someone got the hots for you. It's a King of Wands. He thought that he could just come up in there. Like, some men, they be I ain't gonna tell you all my business. But can you imagine, like, let's just say you haven't been intimate in a long time, right? You've been practicing celibacy. Like someone feels as if just because you've not been intimate in a while, that you would jump right into it. And that's just not the case. Okay? So this is someone who wants to they know, like usually any woman would drop their drawers for someone like this. The King of Wands is fine. I know who this man possibly is fine. They got game, and they're like someone that a lot of women like. Like this person possibly sexy or something like that, but they toxic as hell, and they're no good to humanity or themselves. So this is someone that you got to watch out for, because they are all they think about is sex. You know what I'm saying? When we, all I can hear is tank. You know what I'm saying? So this person want to come through, okay, but they realizing like, baby, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. This where you gotta be. Because even though someone can be fine as hell, fine as all get out, see, this is what this Queen of Wands and this Emperor trying to send to you. That's their plan. That's their plot. That's their next plot. So what the issue is, you've outgrown this behavior. Someone should have, like, where this person is mentally when it comes to their sexual drive, is someone who deals with any woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not the average chick. They cannot do this with you. You're not that type of woman or man. You're not gonna just sit here and be intimate with just this person. So they're doing, the issue is their schemes and their plans are not working because you're not that person. People think that you, like, if anyone has to scheme on you like this, it means that there are people who are very low vibrational who don't think like you. Like, you don't think like them. They're not like us. If they're not like us, they don't think like us. So even though they're trying to find someone who's appealing that you will be attracted to, the issue is even if someone's attractive don't mean that you're intimately attracted to somebody. This is extreme to me. You know, it's giving me someone's really toxic when it comes to their sexual nature. You don't have to be careful, okay? And honestly, collective, I don't even feel like you on that type of vibe, you know? I feel like you're pretty good with knowing where you are sexually or who you're dealing with sexually. Because this man here, he's not, he ain't that guy, you know, and other people think he's that guy. It gotta be, you gotta be some kind of woman to turn down a man like this. Because honestly, baby, any woman that is of high caliber is gonna look at you like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, other women that are of lower frequency, and is no offense or anything like that, but women who've not developed spiritually, that have not turned on all their chakras, have not tuned in, then this is the type of women that'll get women that are like this person, who are who have a high sex drive or whatever this person is about. Like, he's on ready every day. You know what I'm saying? So he's highly sexually invested, okay? And also, he wants to be a part of your abundance. So with that said, he has an ulterior motive as well, okay? And tell me more about this. He already has a clue. Yeah, he wants some of your money. He deal with women that like give him money. So you gonna get justice. This man is a type of man that you know, he meets women. Like, have you ever, like, I know someone to this day who meets women that are successful, that they could like sleep with and gain a relationship with. So if they pass away or whatever, they will be able to claim their money or their like life insurance and stuff like that. Like, this is that type of person that will have like multiple women, will marry a woman who's like a doctor, a lawyer, or a nurse or something like that, and play emotionally with her, string her along while out here messing with a bunch of other people. So deep down, like, this man has a bunch of women he deal with, right? But he has that one woman that he go home to that tolerate absolutely anything. Who could be a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, a teacher, someone who's like successful in some way, who got like who could be older, who has like a 401k or something, you know, an insurance policy, or like some sort of you know, you know what they be about. This is that type of man, okay? So he is he want to be a part of your life because you about to come into something very successful. He definitely want to be your friend, okay? He's been manifesting this, but he know the shit ain't working, okay? So it's all set up. Like, he got paid to do this too. So if he didn't get paid, then he was supposed to get paid, but you know, they're like, it ain't working, you know. So people are going through karma for it, because it's like someone's trying to play on your downfall. If you dealt with this person, they will drag you through the mud. They're no good, okay? They controlling, and they're consistent with their behavior. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so they will like take you off your path, okay? Secretly, that's what their goal is. But you are heavily protected, okay? So keep going, because you're consistent in your path. You very disciplined. Very disciplined, okay? You loyal to yourself. You 10 toes down for yourself. But if you dealt with that person, I'm telling you, they'll take you right off of your path. They'll set you back, okay? They'll set you back, okay? So be careful who you dealing with, because you don't want no one taking you off your path where, you know, you're doing good. You were way better before you met these people. I don't care if you were working at McDonald's. Dealing with this man and you working at McDonald's, stay at McDonald's and don't and avoid this man at all costs. Because I'm telling you, you'll be wishing that all you was doing was working at McDonald's. This is a person that you'll be like, dang, I remember when I was just working at McDonald's and having a regular life before I bumped into this person. This person toxic as hell. Be careful of who you meeting. Okay? Spirit is telling you to walk away as soon as you sense that toxicity. Be careful who you laying down with and who you having babies with, because these are men who be a part of certain systems, and you be wondering why they so angry or hateful, and it's because they're being taught to hate women and be a part of this damn He-Man's Woman Haters Club. Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts. You make me sick. You're the scum between my toes. Love, Alfalfa. It's like, yeah, these are people collaborating right now. They know that they have to put that shit to an end. It's not going to work, okay? You're moving forward. Ain't no way you on this journey to do good in your life and be set back by some highly over-sexualized man who's a karmic. You know what I'm saying? No one wants a karmic, okay? No one's dealing with karmic men who don't know how to let go, who have issues with control, who don't want to learn lessons. This person going through karma. Everything that they've been doing to women, this person ain't no good. They've been like, they did Knight of Wands, like, ugh. You gonna get justice, okay? Your justice is staying as far away from this person as possible. Don't feed into the illusion that they're trying to paint, because someone wants to take your money. Reject them. They're stressing because they know that's not ever going to be a plan. And it's because you love yourself. You're loyal to yourself. You're consistent with yourself. So again, this is the time where people are going to come in to play on your emotions. Remember how people would do that, okay? Underlying secretive energy where someone will play on your emotions. Thank God for God, because you've evolved and God is holding on tightly to you. God has a plan for you, and it's not this person's plan to set you back a trillion million years, you know, disappointing your damn ancestors and stuff. No. You're on a path, okay? And you're going to gain victory through it. There's going to be a lot of excitement. an achievement. All right. And you're going to be moving on, moving forward. Okay. And there are people who are going to be happy about it. And some are going to be mad. And they just going to be mad because you're not dealing with that shit. You got victory coming. And it's dealing with your 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, when we talk about 9 of Pentacles, the way you're doing it is solo dolo. It's talking about you it's talking about you gaining clarify this, ancestors. It's talking about you being inspired in your life to not, you know, your it's about the Most High stepping in to give you the achievement that you deserve. Okay, so stay focused because someone is realizing what they've been a part of. They're realizing this could be an earth sign woman. She knows she needs to heal. She feels stuck emotionally, internally. And with the Judgment card in reverse, it's someone who's realizing that they're not evolving and that they've been playing their own self, because this is someone who lied, who maybe lied, smeared your name, and also has rejected their calling. They've been rebellious to like their own calling. Okay, and they're like, you know, they could be lamenting about the past. You know, this is a person who has unpleasant memories or feels as if they're stuck in the past. They're in this situation where they're having to heal past wounds that they're not too fond of. All right, someone's having to so they're in the 5 of Pentacles. Clarify the Strength card. So we got this you could be a Leo or you could be a fire sign. Any fire sign. You're working on yourself. You could be you could have choices to make as well. Tell me more. You could be a Queen of Swords, a air sign woman. So yeah, you got so the issue is you got opportunity here when it comes to your financial situation, and you got people like the Emperor trying to figure out how to be a part of that. Yeah, someone wants to communicate with you before this all happens. Okay? Protect your energy around this person. They're the reason why you had to go through these painful endings. They're the reason why you had to struggle. Remember the reason. Don't let no one come in your face smiling after you done did all the work that they put you through, and all of a sudden that you've done all this work, someone literally tried to kill you, is now wanting to be your friend. Be careful of going back to these people. Okay, so someone's feeling like you know their secrets. They're feeling judged by you as well. They feel like they may feel shameful for what they've done, and they're avoiding the an evolution where they should be evolving, working on themselves. Anyone that comes out as the Queen of Pentacles and you're refusing to work on yourself, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You need to start working on yourself, Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign woman. You're a earth sign woman. That's beautiful. Whether Capricorn, Taurus, either Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, whoever you are, masculine or female, if you are any of those signs and you are stepping out as as an earth sign woman or man, you should be working on yourself, because I love earth signs. When you're, earth sign, they're supposed to be down to earth. You supposed to be showing like your true self. You supposed to be authentic, and you supposed to be you're not supposed to be afraid to go about your journey. Okay, so you got to work on that. So this King of Wands is feeling defeated, you know, because they really want a connection with you, but it's more so, I don't think it's worth it, okay? Be careful about what you're giving. You got to be strong when it comes to people from your past. Tell me more. Yeah, it's over. All right. The death card is here. 5 of Cups came out. So this could be someone grieving about this. But you're fully aware of what you need to do. And it's just important for you, okay? So with the Page of Pentacles, is you're very smart. And these are people who are practical. They're realizing that they're rejected. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. This air sign is realizing that it's just nothing he could do, okay? You're too smart for your own good, and they're watching everything that you say. They're listening to everything that you say, and even though they want to come, they want a give and take type of connection, they really manifesting this. They're just sad because they realize the outcome is not going to be working in their favor. They could even be secretly praying. Tell me more. Yeah, so you can justice, okay? So yeah, move forward. Never go backwards. Just know that this Queen of Wands and the things that she's done to you is backfiring, okay? And she's stressing along with a group of people, knowing that this cycle is over. It's nothing no one can do about it, okay? You got this Queen of Pentacles, this Earth sign woman in the 7 of Swords energy and this Devil energy. What are they doing, ancestors? They're wanting to like fake a relationship with you, but they're sneaky. They're fake, okay? And what the 6 of Wands is, in the reverse, is saying that this person is going to be getting bad news because what do they want? Your boundaries are up. What is this Queen of Wands? What does Queen of Pentacles want? A relationship with you. Definitely want that, but it's going to end painfully. They were trying to like they were trying to betray you, okay? So people who calling you right now from your past is only calling to betray you. Be careful, okay? They want you to feel like them. Misery loves company. So watch your back, all right? But you're walking into a very fruitful time. And someone is very jealous of this, okay? They want what they want. They want that relationship. They want intimacy. They want that connection with you. And they know that you are the one to give it to them. They know you have what they need, okay? You got what they want. Got what they need. Tell me more. So these are people who envy you. Tell me more. They envy your freedom. Okay? So you got changes that are happening. And people feel like they failed you, and they are grieving at this time. All right? You got happiness here happening, and it's because of the service that you've done in your life when it comes to you having empathy for yourself and others, where, you know, you could have been alone on your journey. Your loneliness caused you to have success. So you being in this Hermit energy collective caused you to gain success in your life. And people feel like you're judging them, but you're not, you know. People got to take accountability for their actions. Anything else? So someone's needing to surrender and let go. And it's due to like the adversary that you've gone through, that you'll be receiving justice for. You'll be receiving abundance for, okay? So you are limitless. You are a limitless being, collective. And you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. You are someone who's very divinely successful, okay? And people are guilty for how they treated you. They're feeling worried about their health. They're not doing too well emotionally, okay? So these are people who are indecisive on what to do. They have to gain balance in their life and structure, because there are people who are feeling in denial. You got friends that are in denial. These are people who want forgiveness from you. And honestly, I don't think that you don't forgive these people. You just have learned your lesson, okay? And so you got the courage to get through what you've gone through, collective. You're going to be just fine. Song download is Whitney Houston's Baby, I Learned the Way It Feels to Cry. The way when I cry when you tore my world in two. And baby, I learned the way. I can't remember the song. Did you ever think that I will ever take you back? Let you walk in my heart one more time. Did you think I still care? That there'll be no feelings there? Did you think I would walk back in your life? So you finally missed the love you threw away on. Baby, but you found it out too late. Too late. Hold on. And so I learned the way it feels to cry. The way that I cried when you broke my world in two. And baby, I learned the way it feels to cry. Oh, baby, now I learned from you. Thank you, Taha. Thank you, your mom, Recam. You're welcome, Terrell. Yeah, so these people, they don't know how to feel, baby. They all over the place. I wish YouTube let us play songs. Yeah, these people, they want a relationship all of a sudden. Since you weren't unalive by their wicked spell work, they now want a relationship with you. Someone wants to reach out. They're like, damn, okay, well, you didn't die. Can we come through? How can we make it better? You know, how can we bring you back to the past? We need you. You know, since you're alive, we can't feed off of your energy. This earth sign, they see happiness with you. They have an emotional feeling towards you, and they're trying to figure out how to utilize some sort of emotion to trigger your feelings so that they can reel you in, okay? Be careful. This person's going to be communicating with you, but with the Five of Swords, they're angry because they already feel defeated by your strength. You're too strong for them, collective. You're moving on. You gained the power. You took their wand and made it yours. You took their magic and transmuted it into a powerful energy that gives you this glow, okay? And we were talking about this glow that you have. It's a glow of achievement, a glow of high honor, a glow that God has given you, because collective, either you're whether you're masculine or feminine, you're walking around with a glow that people recognize, and they want to siphon your energy, okay? So be careful, because somebody, what are they doing? They're making bad choices. This Emperor, this Queen of Wands, this Queen of Swords reverse. What are they doing? This King of Wands. All of these people involved, they're feeling defeated. And they know that it's over. Okay? So yeah, that's what I got, collective. These people, they are defeated. You will be successful. There will be opportunities for you. I do see you getting your inheritance, you healing and stepping into a very glorious time in your life. Let's get a message from the Bible. Most High God, please give me a last message for the collective and myself. What do we need to know? Okay. God says go to the back of the book. All right, so we are at Corinthians 9:2, surviving a crown. Um, do you know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. And everyone who competes for the prize is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a perishable crown, but we for an we for an imperishable crown. Therefore, I run thus. And I read this before. God, like, I run this. This is perishable. You know, what you have, collective, is different. This is a glow that the Most High God has given you. This is about your spiritual inheritance that is actually coming down to the physical world. Okay? So this is what you've been working on. This is about discipline. This is about honoring God. This is about knowing that God is going to bless you, you know. And there could be times when I could doubt too. It's like, God, are you sure? You know, but you have to just be patient with God and be disciplined. Be on this journey for real. Because what God is saying is that many people have raced. See, the race was not given to the swift. It was given to the one who stayed consistent on the journey, who was loyal to God and loyal to themselves. And God is like, you know, that stuff is perishable. People who race against others who are trying to win or deceive, plot, plan, scheme, they skip levels, many levels that cause them to have to wear a mask, act the part, have to get suited and booted, you know, put on a tie. But the issue is there are lessons that people have missed which cause them to not be or deserve to be in the spaces and places that they're in. Meaning you could look the part all day, but wouldn't it be better to be disciplined so that you can have it all and really be the part, really be that instead of playing it or acting? You know, with that said, God is saying that when you are on this journey for real, when you are standing 10 toes down for yourself and you are in this phase in your life where you're like consistent with God's plan, then what God is going to show you is lessons that you can get through. This is your strength. This is why you're able to defeat your enemy, because you've learned particular lessons from your enemies, okay? Which causes you to be on a higher vibration than your enemy. So every plan that they have for you, they're challenged by. They're not able to win because you've gained what you needed, okay? Which causes them to fail every time. Your enemies are always going to feel defeated, collective, and it's because they're so busy racing against you where you're actually learning real lessons, taking on real challenges that the Most High God has trusted you with. Now, it may be hard, but God would never give you this journey if you could not get through it. With that said, many of you are on a very are on having challenges at this time when it comes to people who are hateful, evil, demonic. They want things the quick way. So how they get it? They'll want to sacrifice you and bring you down through magic. Well, what God is saying is, I'm more powerful than the magic. And if you are on my side, if you're loyal to me, I will get you out of this as long as you go through the journey. It's the journey that is important, not the race. Many people are behind because They did things the quick way and the easy way. It's no longer time to be pretending to act the part. It's time to be the part. And this is what God is saying. So it's like all that is perishable. Like I could give you that easily. But what if internally you are spiritually clean? Internally you are evolved where you have the knowledge to be able to get it yourself. You know how they sent out, people, they were like, well, I don't know how to go fishing. So I want you to just go get me some fish. God, like, I'm going to show you how to catch your fish. That way you can be abundant and you can have a lot of fish. With that said, God is like, all that is perishable. What's very important are the lessons. Lessons that people have skipped. Lessons that people are going through tower moments on. It's like, dang, like people, they're very surprised in how you maneuvered through all of the hate, all of the evilness that they've sent you, the demonic behaviors, and here you are still having a heart pure of gold. You still being loving, still smiling, still standing in your truth. It's because when you are standing in your truth and you're truthful, no one can play with that. No one can say anything else but what the truth is, because eventually everyone's going to find out who everyone is, even through all the lies and the smears. You can go through the smear campaigns, but eventually the truth is going to rise. All right? With that said, therefore I run this. This is God saying, listen, I run this. I don't care how fast you may have gotten to wherever you gotten it to. You know you don't deserve it. So I run this. I'm going to give it to who it belongs to. Not my monkey, not my show. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, it says, therefore I run this, not with uncertainty. So God is like, listen, I'm for sure run this. I know what I'm doing, and I know exactly who I'm giving this to. Okay? This, thus I fight, not as one who beats the air, but I discipline my body and bring it into subjection, lest when I have preached to others, I myself should become disqualified. Listen, God is not playing. God knows exactly what God is doing, and there is no way you can never beat God at his own game. Okay? So as much as people want to try to scheme, plan, plot, you can do that to lower vibrational people, but you cannot do that to people who are loyal to God. When you are loyal to God, when you are on this journey for real, you will not be able to go against people that are chosen. People who have a divine calling, you cannot do that to them. Okay? So stand clear. With that said, moreover, brethren, I do not want you to be unaware that all our fathers were under the cloud, all passed through the sea. All were baptized into Moses in the clouds and in the sea. All ate the same spiritual food and all drank the same spiritual drink. For they drank of the spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ. But with most of them, God was not well pleased, for their bodies were scattered in the wilderness, meaning that people weren't on the same flow as God. People were doing other things than what God, like everyone has the opportunity to be on their soul's purpose, but other people were scattered. They had scattered energies, wanted to race and wanted to get there faster. No one wanted to go as like God wanted them to go. No one wanted them to go in that direction, or no one wanted to go in that direction. Everyone wanted to do it in a different way. And what God is saying is, I laid out the plan, and either you're going to do what I tell you to do, or you're just going to do it the other way. And you'll find out which way is going to help you and which way is going to hinder you. A lot of people hindered themselves and set themselves back by trying to cause blockages in your life collective, because again, this is a cycle or lessons about being disciplined, learning to be disciplined, and learning to create and balance your skill, and also learning to have faith in God, even though there may be doubt there. This is where your strength comes from. Your strength comes in your strength comes from you being disciplined and honoring God at the same time, even though you may doubt. You know, it's scary. It's a scary journey, but it's gonna be okay. You just gotta be faithful, okay? So, with that said, you know, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but God knows what God is doing overall, and it's no way you can beat God at God's own game. You can get there however you want to get there, but at the end of the day, everyone's gonna know who got their you're gonna know the difference. Like I said, this emperor with the seven of swords and a hermit is someone who wears a mask trying to manipulate all the time. But because you've outgrown these schemes, because you've been disciplined on your journey and you've gotten through certain lessons, these lessons always come from people. You know, the lessons are always about having to learn and grow from people who have hurt you, collective. Be grateful for the pain, you know? That's why you got to transmute that pain into your power by learning the lessons that you know of a heartbreak. A heartbreak is a huge lesson. It may hurt, but it gives you the strength to be able to recognize what is for you and what is not. Okay? Not to jump into something so easily. Recognizing when someone is highly overly sexual, when someone has mental health issues, when someone is obsessive or obsessed, you know, someone who has mental, you know, yeah, someone who's always wanting to win at all costs, someone who's a narcissist and manipulative. You recognizing those signs and those patterns helps you to be able to maneuver and stay away from patterns like that, okay? Or people rather. So yeah, guys, like we're not about to sit here and lay down for nobody who's not done the work. If you've not done the work and you're mad at the collective for seeing you for who you are, even though you're trying to camouflage or act as if you're not a part of something, act as if you can like manipulate, you know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think you are trying to manipulate or reel someone's emotion in to make them or get them to do what you want? F you and F your damn manipulation and your creative schemes and plans and your plots, your stupid ass agenda. F that shit. You know what I'm saying? No one cares about your damn agenda. Like, your evil, wicked agenda is something that we have to get through, because we're always having to deal with some damn karmic who always has a damn plan to manipulate and try to reel an innocent being into how they want them to be. Like, nah, beat them at their own game, collective. Don't let people to try to like do you dirty, do you in. This is your temple, your body. God gave you this. If they don't have the energy that is aligned with who you are, collective, and if you learned them cycles, why go through them again? F them people. You know, I'm really sick of these people always trying to manipulate and scheme, plot, plan, and cause pain for people like ourselves, collective, who really love. Like, people who use your love for their gain. It's unfair. When you really out here loving people and you're being genuine with people, people will manipulate that emotion and use it for their own good. F you. You know, I'm sick of these type of people. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, you know, pray for your kids. Pray for the innocent children that are going through this with their own parents. Going through this with with people their parents are connected to. These are liars, manipulators, people that control with the I don't know how they say it, but with the armor or steel armor, or however they say that, they like very controlling and manipulative. and evil and wicked. And they only get people who are very innocent, people who are unaware, and people who don't, yeah, they just don't know. Like, please stay away from these people. They're evil, they're wicked, they're hateful. And you're not about to sit here and play on the collective or my emotions no more. All right? So don't let no one call you trying to say, oh, I need you to do this. No, if y'all not spoken in a whole year or two, and they call and asking you for a favor, and they are a part of something wicked, and they know that they hurt you or done horrible things to you, I need you to stand on business, collective, and never let this person slide with what they done. Okay? So Spirit is saying that, clean up, Shoot, I sure need to clean up, but Spirit is like clean up. So let's read it. This is number 21. We just gonna read the protection message. Is it possible that you may be focusing too much on other people right now? Trying too hard to be helpful? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens, but what is the cost to you and them? Don't clean up yourself. Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. All right? So this is what someone needs to recognize. Stop giving to people that don't give to you. We're done with that. So then we got number 12. There are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is the best for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away, the structures you think you built your dreams on will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally, okay? So stay in the present moment and learn how to manifest exactly what you want. This is number 40. You are trying too hard to create all that you desire without nurturing vital force of spirit, meaning stand in alignment with your calling. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a momental task, but unable to decide on your first step. So you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelm apply to you right now? Why do you think all has to come down to you? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration too. Two minds are greater than one. So co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with the spirit, with spirit, inspiration with the flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. So spirit is like, get out your own way and stop trying to force things to happen. This is even God speaking in Corinthians when God is saying to stop trying to race for something that, first off, it's yours anyway. It's just that you have to go through certain lessons. But God wants you to do it the right way. because the wrong way is causing others pain. And it's not fair for others to be in pain while you live a lifestyle where you're all, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? That is not right. And it's not righteous. So we got peace. You're going to be in peace, collective. You could be in peace now. You're going with the flow of life. And this is the message here. You'll be fine. Just continue to focus on you, love yourself, and know that God is always with you. Okay? I'll do one last oracle and then I'm out. Once I give me one last oracle. So we said we got obligation. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop flow of abundance. So please stop feeling obligated. Also, we got self-love. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Okay, it's time to love on yourself, girl or guy. And then we have scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. And then someone needs to seek a professional assistance. So I'm it may seem it may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. I really think someone needs therapy because someone's been too focused on you and they're losing control. So this is a person who needs to accept what's happening. So it says you may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, if the door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true path. And release attachments is what Spirit is wanting you to do. Spirit is also wanting you to take a chance and consider other options. So there is something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and your happiness. So someone needs to let go. Seriously, guys. It's time to surrender so you can be healed. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results. Then we got wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you are disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in the situation. And then the last one we have is it's take a chance. So it's time for you to step outside of your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Okay? Uh-oh. Like, this is scary. You know what? Tomorrow, I'm going to do a reading on a new journey that we're going to be all stepping into. If you are on this spiritual, if you're in this on this spiritual journey with the collective, if you're in this phase of breaking karmic cycles and releasing, letting go of people, breaking generational curses, this is the channel for you. Guys, I'm very, very blessed to see you guys here. I'm so grateful. I was literally in tears at the restaurant today. I took my daughter and my little cousin to eat, and I was just thinking about how I only had like one person watching me, and just to see all y'all here, it just shows me like I used to like I did like burn like a candle asking God to like let me be able to help people and read, let people watch and stuff. And let me help people. And I burnt like ancestor money, and I was asked my ancestors to like help me grow my channel and stuff. And I would pray and ask God, but I was like, dang, like nobody listening. God ain't listening. God don't hear me. But man, like I am so grateful. Like it's such a blessing to remember just what I used to go through, and I've been doing this for years, guys. Like if y'all watch my old channel, you'll see like I've been doing this for years. Even on my old channel, when it say like 38 views, those usually would be me watching it 38 times, child. I'll watch my own videos, because no one will watch them. So I'm just very grateful for you, and I really appreciate you. I was almost in tears today, just thinking about how y'all be coming on here. So know that I don't take I don't take it for granted. Like I'm very, very grateful and surprised, like the way God moves, even though it may not happen when you want to, the way God moves is like God knows exactly when to do it. And even though it's coming with so much turmoil when it comes to like all the gang stalking and things of that nature. What's up, Hannah? Hannah Brummer. God always hears. God is merciful, and we are loved. We are part of God. I shall. Yes. What's up, Kay Banks and all of you? God knows the heart. Amen, Brian. So Sade, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for helping life. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you all, guys. I really appreciate you. And so, yeah, what I was saying is like I just used to pray all the time to ask God, like help me. Now I ain't saying like I got a billion followers or like that, but listen, it was a time I had zero, okay? It would be times where people would attack the channel, and I'll be like, dang, like I really want to get the message out. I want people to hear it. And so I'm just so grateful. But yeah, God, the way God moves is just like it's amazing, I don't know what God is doing for us collective, but I do know that if we continue to stay consistent on this journey, God is going to show up for us so tough. We ain't gonna believe it, and you gonna be genuinely happy, genuinely authentically happy. And it's because you're going by the book, okay? So stay going by the book, stay strong on this journey, and never lay down for a lazy ass hoe. I want you to learn to be your authentic self. Be strong. Yes, guys, be strong. Ooh, be strong, please. Like, don't give up. I'm so grateful for y'all. Like, I mean, seriously, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. It's no words to express my feelings. I don't even know how to say thank you enough, but I'm really, really grateful for y'all. I'm so shocked. God is so good. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed, child. It's about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. But listen, tomorrow we're gonna talk about this new journey that we're going on, and I want to know, like, what do we need to know? Like, what do we need to do? What's gonna happen? I know you fear, like you may fear, maybe you even have doubt in God. Sometimes we're gonna talk about having doubt in God, and how people are saying like, well, since you are such a believer in God, we gonna let God handle it. It's just like people like being funny about it. Like, how do you feel about that? When you are in this phase in your life where you want to see movement in your life, and you know that people are causing blockages in your life, and you having to wait on God, and God sometimes taking too long. And when people say little jokes or say little comments like, well, all this is God, you're going to be waiting on God is going, like, how do you feel about that? How do you handle that? How do you you continue to have faith in God, knowing that God is going to get you through? Like, even though you don't see God, like, how do you have so much faith in God, knowing that God is going to get you out of certain situations. You know, this is important because people try to deter you with little sly comments to make you doubt God and make you like maybe doubt, like maybe even make you feel like you need people to get to what you need. Like, we do need people, but how, you know, don't God use people to help you too? You know, I don't know. But with that said, you know, we gonna find out like what we need to do in these cases. Like, how do we stay truly invested when it comes to our faith in God and the journey? What's gonna be happening for 2026? What we need to do, and what we need to look out for. You know, let's talk about it tomorrow or later today, okay? So I'm gonna be on here around 10. Y'all see me on here. When y'all do, trust and believe, we gonna get down with it. We gonna get down and we gonna get dirty. Anyway, love you guys. And if you want to come, if you want to call me, that's fine. Like, but the thing is, like, people be playing on my phone, so I don't be knowing if you like. And another thing is, my phone is tapped, so it's crazy people like my kid's father and his wicked ass occult. So it's just, you know, you gonna have to, like, dealing with me, you're gonna have to be 10 toes down. All right, like, you can't be weak dealing with me. You cannot be weak. All right. So, you know, if you want to chat it up, you can call me, but you cannot be weak. Okay? I need fighters out here. I'm looking for a true community, true friendship, you know, because I have no friends. So if your phone is tapped and you're going through what I'm going through, you're being gang stalked, but you are a powerful being like myself, hit a sister up. Yeah, yeah, Art Kid. Hit me up. But you gotta be powerful like me. Like, you gotta really be like, you know, 10 toes down for yourself. If you really wanna rock with a sister, come on. But you're gonna have to be like mentally tough to deal with someone like me. Because if you're scared, baby, you can't F with me. I don't need people that scared. Like, you gotta be about that life, because I'm gonna be 10 toes down for you. I'm not a scared person. I do this, okay? That's why they mad. They gonna always be a mad hoe, but I'm never scared. So if you down for it, come on, call me. You got my number. My number is in the community box. I'm looking for friends, true friends, real friends, friends that don't F with my ex or anyone from my past. Like, if you own that, then you can get the hell on. But if you 10 toes down for yourself, I know you're going to be 10 toes down for me. Because, baby, you got to be down for real. You can't be out here playing. You can't be out here scared. If you scared, go to church. Anyway, with that said, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace and love.